The lesson we are going to summarize is the Ailing planet, the green movement's role. The Earth has been losing its vitality and freshness due to human developmental activities. Land or water pollution are rampant. The Earth has become highly polluted and damage seems almost irreparable. Most of the Earth's resources have reached an alarming depletion level. Though nature is generous and charitable, we cannot exploit as our wish. This lesson is targeting the human error of past where the human and industry have caused a great damage to the Mother Earth. The Green Movement started nearly 25 years ago, 1972. The world's first nationwide Green Party was founded in New Zealand in 1972. Since then the movement has not looked back. This movement has exited and continued for the longest duration. For the first time, there is a growing awareness that the Earth itself is the living organism and that has its own metabolic needs and essential processes. The Earth is shown like a patient in declining health. Now people have fully realized their moral duty to be good custodians of the planet and responsible trustees of the legacy to future generations. The World Commission on Environment and Development popularized the concept of sustainable development in 1987. It means the development that meets the needs of the present without endangering the ability of future generations. The man is considered as the most dangerous animal in the world. There is shifting from a system based on domination to that of partnership. According to present statistic, there are 1.4 million living species, but there are many more to be recognized. The Brand Commission was to deal with the question of ecology and environment. The first Brand report raised the question whether we are to leave our successors a dried earth of increasing deserts, poor landscapes and ailing environment. Mr. Lester R. Brown has listed four main biological systems of the Earth which form the basis of the world's economic system: fisheries, forests, grasslands, and croplands. They supply food and raw materials for industry. In large areas of the world, these systems are reaching unsustainable level. Because of that, all four become worse. Overfishing is common in protein-hungry world. In poor countries, local forests are destroyed to obtain fuel for cooking. Tropical forests are wearing away at the rate of 40 to 50 million a year. The growing use of dung for burning deprives the soil of an important natural fertilizer. India is losing its forest at 3.7 million acres a year. Large areas which were considered as forest lands are almost treeless. The environment has deteriorated quite badly in 88 countries. The growth of the world population is one of the strongest factors distorting the future of human society. Population reached the first billion mark in more than a million years in 1800. After 100 years, i.e., in 1900, second billion was added. The 20th century has added another 3.7 billion. The present world population is estimated at 5.7 billion. Every 4 days the world population increases by 1 million. Fertility falls as income rises due to overuse of pesticides. Education spreads and health improves. Development may not be able if population goes on increasing at this rate. Unless population control is given topmost priority, some people would die in their hungry hutments. There is no alternative to voluntarily family planning. The choice is really between control of population and continuation of poverty. There is a concern. People are worried not only their own survival but of that of the planet as well. The environmental problem is our passport for the future. A new world vision has ushered the era of responsibility where we see holistically at the world as an integrated whole rather than separate parts. Industry has very important role to play in this era of responsibility. Leading businesspersons should excel in environmental performance. CEO can be defined as Chief Environmental Officer. Margaret Thatcher said, "No generation has a freehold of this earth. All we have is a life with full repairing lease." Mr. Lester Brown, the author of The Global Economic Prospect, rightly observed that we have not inherited this earth from our forefathers, but we have borrowed it from our children.